Hello and welcome to another video. Today we will be unboxing the AEW Unmatched Series 13 Kyle Fletcher Chase figure. When I saw the lineup for this series announced, I knew I was going to have to choose between either the black and red or the white and red Kyle Fletcher, and looking at it right now, I think I definitely made the right choice. This figure looks sick. As far as packaging goes, it's pretty much your standard AEW packaging. You got your shiny silver up top and the name written on the side. And of course, an image of Kyle looking like a boss on the back, along with the rest of the series at the bottom. It would have been cool for this figure to come with a Ring of Honor television title, but I'm not really that upset about it considering just the pure variety of all the different hands that it comes with. But in general, I think all around, just at first glance of the images and of course like seeing it now in person, I'm very happy with this purchase so far. Here's a quick look at all the hands that this figure comes with. We have 2 open hands, 2 punching hands, sort of like partially closed hand, pointing hand for his signature pose, and of course the 2 crowns for the United Empire symbol. Now onto the figure itself, and the first thing I will say is it feels great in hand. It's got all the, the typical articulation of AEW figures. I will say one thing I'm really happy about is sometimes with the AEW figures, when you kick a leg up a little high, there's some restriction with the hip bones, and sometimes it can make the torso pop out from the legs. But this, I think, with whatever new model they're using for the sort of like hip leg area, is like way better than the ones they've used before. There's a lot more range here, a lot more range of motion, no restriction, and no feeling like the figure's just gonna like pop undone, you know? The head scan itself looks really awesome. I think this is going to sound weird, but the nose in particular, I feel like is perfect for representing Kyle Fletcher's face. You got the pretty accurate, I would say, cheekbones. Now it sounds a little weird the way I'm describing his face, but they have a lot of cool detail in the hair with the feathering of his hair. Down to the arms, we do have this pretty unique looking elbow pad, at least like the shape of it. Of course, it does come with the red lightning look design on there. On his other arm, he's got his tattoo on his forearm, as well as a painted on armband with, I believe, the Don Callis family, DCF, written on there. On the back of his tights, we have Protostar written there, along with some red lightning design as well. The figure, as I think it's coming off pretty decent. The contrast of the clean white versus like a little bit slightly darker gray added on there, which seeing it like on TV, I didn't really super notice that there was a little change in color, at least just based off of memory. The knee pads and the kick pads also have that little hint of gray, which are pretty cool because on the gray is actually its own design itself, these tiny little designs, which is a really cool feature. I think, it looks like they put a lot of time and effort into putting this together, which is really nice to see. And just all around, the way that this figure looks, like I just do not have enough good things to say about this. Honestly, it would be really sick to have a more updated, modern Kyle Fletcher with his pink attires, but I am not upset with getting this figure. For all we know, this could be the last line that they put out. I have no idea what's going on. It'd be nice to have some questions answered, but in the meantime, if they're gonna release figures that are this quality, I don't mind waiting a little bit. It has been a while since they released some figures. But when it comes to this Unmatched Series 13 Chase Kyle Fletcher, I'd say this is a must get. That's going to do it for today's video. Be sure to like and subscribe if you want more wrestling figure content.